Hello, and welcome to the stream. Today's deck is Apprentice Java King Candle Holder. Logos, Shadows, Star Alliance. We got 2 Eddies and a Mimic Gel. And a Science Officer Morpheus. How much will be archived? Oh yeah, then there's this Knowledge's Power and a Too Much to Protect. So, have like 2 ways of getting value off of these archiving things. Gonna gain 1 for each archived card I have, or stopping the opponent from forging and stealing a bunch. So with a deck like this, hopefully I can archive a bunch. Although, other than the Eddies, I suppose there isn't too much archiving. It's not like there are Tau Vapors. Yikes. So, I suppose I'm not going to get anywhere close to archiving an entire house in the usual game. But I think with this deck, I don't want to archive an entire house because there are cards from each house that I want. Like the Quintrino Flux and Morpheus, the Too Much to Protect, possibly the No Safety Numbers, and then the Logos board, I guess. Okay. So is this one in here? Yeah. So it looks like I played it once and lost with it. So let's see how far this deck will go tonight. Maybe if it is terrible, we'll have to switch to its big brother. So, the No Safety Numbers is kind of a challenge because it destroys my Eddies. Oh, a Titan Guardian, that's nice. There wasn't a Hologramophone in here, but there's a Taunt. Any other creature protection? Ah, Light of the Archons. And the Peace Accord. So I think I'll actually be wanting to play this. I would like to assume that the opponent is going to be wanting to fight me more than I want to fight them. Huh, so there's 2 Trust No Ones in Umbra, Yancey Gang, and Dusk Runner. So usually that means that the arc value, including the synergy, should be higher with Too Much to Protect. It's a Friday. So the No Safety Numbers takes out the Eddies, the Wormhole Tech, would leave 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. Huh. El Ultimo! I don't think I want the too much to protect this early. I could play Daughter and then these 3, and then Peace Accord, though. That's not too bad. I think I'll still mulligan. Huh. Looks like I'm playing this Titan Guardian out. Then probably, yeah, Shadows next, playing these 3. You can put the Desk Runner on the Titan Guardian. Oh, discard standardized testing. That's strange. They should have taken care of the Titan Guardian right there if they were just going to discard it. Oh, they may have drawn it off of the. Oh, and this is nice. Because there's 3 Logos creatures. Oh, they don't have any Amber. Maybe I'll keep the Trust No One. Yeah. Just put the Desk Runner on this thing. So they have Ultra Gravitron and 2 Daughters. Hey, Zoke. Bow Knithing, Rad Penny, Finch Cloak. There's 3 Pismires, which is pretty standout, and a Vault's Blessing. Okay, Vault's Blessing. So that can mess with me. I think it is Star Alliance. I want to start putting neighbors around the Titan Guardian. Now, will the Titan Guardian live for a long time? They have the Lost in the Woods, so probably not. For each house represented among creatures in play. So that's 3. So I could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Take out 2 of their things. That seems decent. Give them less stuff to shuffle back into their deck. The Titan Guardian stands strong through the Positron Bolt. Aha, they have an Amber. Steel. Do I Pestering Blow the Daughter? Or the Pismire? No other pinging damage? No? I don't think I have another ping thing, so it doesn't... I'm not sure how much it matters. I like that I have the Dusk Runner on the Titan Guardian. That's pretty sweet. Good thing they don't have a Lights Out in the Shadows. Okay, so I think I go Logos. I can't take out the Daughter, unfortunately. Ah, so do I copy the Eddy here? But I could also copy the Titan Guardian. I think I copied the Eddie. I'll archive the Starline stuff in this case because I think I want... I could also copy Daughter. Yeah, let's copy Daughter. And I can steal with the Titan Guardian when I reap. Ha! We're not charging very fast right now. Only have one in the archive. And then I used my Mimic Gel to copy a Daughter instead of my Eddie. So I'm sacrificing themes for efficiency. Oh, the Vault's Blessing. So they gained 3. Not too terrible for me, I suppose. Ah, the one thing that's nice about the Mimic Gel being the Daughter is that it has Elusive. Whoa, Spike Trap! And a Lost in the Woods. I guess I lose the Titan Guardian. Nope, they leave it. I'll take it. Unfortunately, this Shadow's turn is terrible. Can't do that. I can maybe go Igor and find another Eddie, which would prevent them from forging. I don't think that's a good plan, though. Do I take the archive with the Frame? I think I will, because with the Morpheus, it actually doubles. Maybe I could have gotten away with not protecting Frame. I could have kept a taunt slot open. But this way... Sweet. Let's see. Do I even want to pick something up, though? Oh, there is the robot in there. I think it, like, does it force you to do the Morpheus one? I don't know if that's a bug or something, but... Now I can attach this to walls and stun. Do I discard the Peace Accord? I think I want to play... Let's just play this as a creature for extra reap power. And I think I'll discard this because I just don't want to give them 2 Amber right now. Do I go crazy with Starlights now? Or do I try to go into Logos? In Logos I can steal 1. I think I'll just go Star Alliance for a turn, because I can use all of these things. Although, let's see. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not taking out the Finch Cloak. Oh, I should have just taken out the Daughter. That was dumb. Well, this takes me to check again, and I'm capturing. take them off check. Do I just try to win with the Starlines board? Maybe they can't get rid of it. In which case, I should just keep playing Starlines. I think there's still one lost in the woods. Shadows isn't looking too good for them, I don't think. They already used the spike trap. Oh, bone knithing, okay. See, here I could probably just go Shadows and play the too much to protect to steal 3. Or I could just keep gaining Amber. They don't have a Effervescent Principle or any Scaling Amber control. Oh, they have the Pismires. I'm doing a swindle. A 1-card turn, stealing 3. Okay, so here come the Pismires. KeyFrog. Oh, wow. With the Morpheus, the Igor trigger would have doubled. And then if I was really desperate, I could use the Mimic Gel to get 2 more Igor triggers. Wow, that would have been crazy. Maybe I should have done that. Well, now I lost my Morpheus. Dang it all. Sanitation engineer? Sure. I will have the Mimic Gel copy the daughter. This does nothing. Oh, I could have maybe influenced Mini Group Think Tank. Oh, I almost messed up the Group Think Tank, but playing it now, it's safe. Okay, and then this. I could just reap and steal. And this I will... Oh yeah, archive a card. Perfect, archive Simon. I never want to play that thing. Starlines. Having fun with Starlines and Logos. Okay. Oh hey, I have a daughter too. Fancy. Well, I'll go Logos. Oh, what I can do is something like I can I can use the sanitation engineer to fight the Pismire. And then I use the mini group think tank to shoot the Titan engineer. Bang. Oh, and I'll use these. I'll go fight into the daughter. That's responsible. I guess I could still take me off check with the... Finch Cloak. Let's go. Oh no. They stole more amber with the bow kniving. Ha! Just keep going, Logos. Okay. I can reap with this thing and shoot the bow kniving. And then I can... double fight the Finch Cloak. Take away their ability to steal. Reap and steal. Reap. Woohoo! Oh, okay. Win! That was fun. I hope I can do that more often. Unlikely. Not if we're going to be playing those decks with triple Gateway Dis and Bouncing Death Quark. It is the Java King. Oh yeah, I didn't take a moment to review the game. Okay, so what happened there? Gotta take a look-see. Actually started with the Titan Engineer and put the Dusk Runner and the Light of the Archons on it. That was awesome. That worked out great. I stole like 3 amber with that because I kept going into Logos. So that seems like a good move because I want to be going into Logos. And so I put the Dusk Runner on the most resilient Logos creature. It could also work on a mini group think tank, I suppose. I didn't have to use shadows really that game. I just took like 1 turn to play the Too Much to Protect because they went up to 9 amber. And the Star Alliance was great that game because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? That's only 5? Oh, I had like every single Star Alliance creature out there. I only have five Star Alliance creatures. I think I could actually live with this opening. Maybe I could do the same thing if I draw the light of the Archons, then I could make the sanitation engineer really big. They do have implosions though, so it doesn't really matter. Well, that's concerning. With the turn 1 redacted, that makes this game way harder to win. Okay, 2 eddies. We'll start doing efficiency stuff. I could archive the 2 Starlines things. Are they not big into creatures? There's only 3 disc creatures. Okay, and they get the implosion. Right, so I'll go Logos. Huh. I'm gonna have to discard something. I guess I'll discard the... I probably should discard the Dusk Runner. But I'm gonna discard the Trust No One. If they blow up my board, then the Trust No One doesn't do anything. Well, they would also... If they destroyed my stuff and then also didn't play stuff. Okay. Got the Light of the Archons in there. It's hard to be protected against this Novu Dynamo. Could gain 3, play this. I'll go Shadows. Stop them from using Bot Booked In. Steal 1. And start trying to make the Sanitation Engineer big. Because, well, it's like I know they want to take out one of the eddies, and I know they have the implosion. So if I put the Dusk Runner on one of the eddies, then I'm just going to lose an eddy and the Dusk Runner. They did end up taking out the Dusk Runner creature. Looks like I'm going Logos, though, because I got these creatures to play out. So, do I copy Daughter or do I copy Eddie? Huh. I don't know. I'll copy Daughter. Maybe if I had Morpheus out, then I would copy Eddie always. But the potential draw of Daughter over multiple turns is greater than the single archive, probably, with the Eddie. But a single card in the archives gets multiplied in effectiveness with each Eddie. I could start putting these things on the Eddie. looks like I'm discarding the piece of cord. Do I put the... I could put Walls Blaster on walls, and then I would be stunning the Novu Dynamo. If I put the Walls Blaster on this, then it becomes a 6/2. So it would live a fight from the Cinder. I do not want the Dusk Runner. So I think instead of stunning something that might just blow up... Oh, it doesn't make it a 6/2, it's a 5/2, darn it. Well, it still lives a fight from Cinder, so that's good. Okay, so they still have the Nobu Dynamo. I guess I go logos? And I set these things up. They're too much to protect. Well, there's no way to stop them from forging right now, so the too much to protect doesn't really do anything. So it's probably better for me to just make my board bigger. I probably should have put the logos things together. That's whatever. Oh, whoops. I accidentally manualed through the... Or I canceled the trigger there. I forgot about the Walls Blaster, so I should have shot the bot booked in. Mindfire discards an Explore Rover. Thanks. Could I still be in this game? They have to call logos twice and forge one key. You know, the mutant deck I was playing yesterday would probably have done better versus these two decks that I've started out playing today. Because these decks have below average creature control, don't they? This does have some good creature control. 2 Implosions, 2 Gleeful Mayhems. Diametric Charge. Ultra Gravitron, Red Alert, Hadron Collision. Not bad. So what's going on here? Getting punished for not killing Doc or Bot. That's great. Jeez. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was dumb. Well, jeez. Just destroy my entire board, why don't you? I guess I'll pull the archives now. I can capture one. Put a quadricorder on the Ingram because I don't know if that's going to be dying anytime soon. Oh man, I could destroy it right now. What am I even thinking? Do I do threes and... I have to do threes. Ah, that was stupid. I guess I'll do fours. That was dumb. Oops. Kind of played that game bad. Hey, Ketzer. Good evening. Yeah, I did not think that turned through because I didn't. Let's see here. Okay, so the quadricorder was never going to do anything, so that turn was shot no matter what, I think. Because I had nothing else to capture. So the Xeno training and the Quintrino flux were anti-synergy there. What was played off of the Bob Bookton? Oh, the Gleeful Mayhem was off of the Bob Bookton? Jeez, that's brutal. Alright, we'll pay closer attention to my blaster triggers. Huh. That was an okay showing, I suppose. I think maybe if I played that game better, I could have kept them off of the second key longer. But I am impressed with how much this deck has been able to build up a board of Logos and Starlines creatures. So how many creatures are there? 9 creatures in Logos. Ah, yeah, and I already counted 5 creatures in Starlines. 5 and 9. So that's 14 between those two houses. That's pretty good. All of the efficiency is in Logos. Except for when you can double the triggers with Morpheus. That one game, I was holding the Logos stuff in my hand, and I had Morpheus out. And while I did take a turn to reap for like 6 or something, which was a good turn, if I had gone Logos, I could have gotten like 4 Igor triggers with the Igor and the Mimic Gel off of the Science Officer Morpheus. So this, I think I'll keep because it has that Titan Engineer. Wild Wormhole into an Ember Imp. Jeez. Kind of a good card to Wild Wormhole into I guess I'll go Logos to just fight that. Because I can't take it out with Shadows, and I don't really want to take a 1-card turn. Well, I mean, I guess I just did take a 1-card turn. I have 0 Ember, so fighting with the Bat Drone doesn't really accomplish anything. Oh, they feared the Guardian. Well, I think I go Shadows here for efficiency's sake. Remember, I have a mini group think tank, so spread out those creatures. Gotta put a taunt next to the Simon. Maybe get some usefulness out of that. Although, yeah, I'm not trying to call Shadows very often. In fact, it's possible that games where I call Shadows more than like a couple times are just losing games. Because the Shadows is too weak to call just a few times. Or I mean more than just a couple times. Is there a 5 Amber? I could go for the Star Alliance play here. Take out 3s and 2s maybe? Nah, let's go Logos. Play the Igor first so I know what to archive with the Eddy. I can pick up the Mimic Gel. That seems like a pretty great choice over the Thorium Plasmate, unfortunately, going into the bin. So I can also play the Wormhole, or Reap here. It's First Officer Frayne, okay. So let's do the Zap and the Light of the Archons and hold the Quintrino Flux. I could also copy the Igor perhaps, just to try to find more cards to play, but yeah, I don't know. The fear is that they just fight the Eddy off. But getting an archive in there isn't too bad. Let me turn the gain up on my microphone just a little bit. Can I go Starlines next? Or Logos again? Guess they're choosing what to archive. I'm still not gaining amber. So without my Star Alliance board, I haven't gained much. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight amber bonuses. Yeah, well there goes the Mimic Gel. I think I can go Star Alliance. Don't pull the archives because I want Eddie to be active. I think I'll be discarding the piece of cord again. Let's see, what do I do with the Quintrino Flux? I might even want to use the Science Officer Morpheus for a Quintrino Flux target because I want to get 2s and 7s because I really don't want that Overlord Grecking to be taking my stuff. Aha, got too much to protect. Let's see how dangerous they're feeling. Oh, I could have played the Chan over here to keep the Titan Guardian closer to the center. No Logos cards in hands kind of makes it hard to go Logos here. Haven't seen the Dusk Runner yet. Got a Control the Week coming up. They have a library access and an effervescent principle that they haven't used yet. Oh, an Oath of Poverty. Well, geez. This deck is called Fraud Zed. Nice. Go in shadows. To use the too much to protect. Trust no one. 1, 2, punch. Gotta love it. There's still an Eddie in the draw. This daughter would be nice, because this other stuff is looking pretty low impact. I would like to reshuffle and try to get these whole like archive shenanigans going. Yeah, I think I still I'll still keep the archives. In there, even though it's all Starline stuff. Could maybe, if I pulled these, I could have put quadricorder and Light of the Archons on First Officer Frayne, maybe, and kept that going for a long time. This taxes them for 2. Good thing no safety numbers doesn't hit any of my things yet. Doubt it's gonna do anything other than be an amber bonus. Maybe if they have a big enough turn here, it'll take out that Batron, though. That'll be cool. Let's go. One more Logos creature. Ah. Yeah, I'll go Shadows. Can use the Simon. Oh, play the no safety numbers before playing the 3rd Starlance creature. I think I'll put the Dusk Runner on Explore Over. Then I want to... Should I fight the Titan mechanic? So that puts that back, so they can't fight the Explore Over off. Like, they could fight the Explore Over with the Batron, but it doesn't take it out. And then if I reap with the Explore Over, it just reverses the steal here. And then if they fight the Explorer Over, I can pick the Dusk Runner back up with the walls, but I don't have any other Starlines creatures, so that plan's not going to work out, I don't think. Life Ward. That's a good one. Still haven't seen the Control the Weak, so will I be Control the Weak into Starlines here? No, Logos. Sure. That's not a problem this time. Let's just start playing. You know, I think I'll just like... I'll just archive the Hapsis. Because the alternative is archiving the Walls Blaster, and then I won't be able to... Now I would like to use the Walls Blaster. And the Hapsis isn't doing that much. Nah, I'll keep the Hapsis. This is pretty cool that the Knowledge's Power gains 4. Let's go. And I drew back into it. Yes! Yes! Drew back into the Knowledge's Power. That's exactly the kind of thing I want to happen. Because now I can reap and play this again and gain 4 more and go to check for my 3rd key. Oh, Radiant Truth. Funny. Hey, at least 2 Logos creatures are left. Oh, and Numquid the Fair. Okay, okay, fine. You got me. Simon, Daughter, and Walls. And the Logos plants. Oh, hey, I gained one with a Logos plant last turn. That was sweet. Geez, that Numbquid the Fair is pretty good card, huh? Oh, and they have an Oath of Poverty. Well, sheesh. Okay. I thought I had a shot that game, but it turns out I didn't. Jeez, what a crazy deck. Wow. Jeez, that was kind of crazy. Now that's a solid play, huh? Get rid of all your opponent's best creatures, gain 6. Destroy everything else somehow. They destroyed all my less than 3 power Oh. Okay. Yeah. All my less than 3 power things. Jeez. So I got up to 4 there. If I was at 7, then maybe I had a chance. They have a Drumble, though. Jeez, they just had a really good deck. Oh, hey, I wanted to try putting, like, the stream. In the title. So that game started off a bit slower with some Shadows junk coming out first. And then at no point in the game was there the Starlines board set up to its full potential. But I was able to get the Logos stuff going a little bit. And I had a chance there to reap and get up to check on my 3rd key. But I was blown out in the last turn. The Knowledge's Power did what I wanted it to do that time. Let's see. I'm going first. Could do that thing where I could put the Dusk Runner on the Sanitation Engineer. Okay, put the Dusk Runner on that. Steal their 1 amber. And I will enrage the Whisper because it's my only choice. The Dusk Runner can't reap. What a shame. It can fight though. So I could see going Logos here because I can still look for something else. So you have a Mimic Gel. Or do I pick up the Quintrino Flux? I'm going to fight the Kirby. They have an Ultra Gravitron. So the Quintrino Flux is the only way for me to destroy that thing, I think. So as much as I hate to drop the Mimic Gel, I think I need to add the Quintrino Flux to hand. And I fight the Kirby because I don't want... Oh. It's a mutant and it has elusive. Double borrow. Damn. Discarding again. Let's put the Quadricorder on their Shadowsmith. I'll probably go like 2s and 10s. Is that possible? I have the Igor. So yeah, could be. Oh, they got rid of the Shadowsmith. That's funny. That means that Kirby is no longer a mutant. Thorium Plasmate this thing, the taunt. So get rid of that, and then their creatures are exposed. Archiving the Logos plant because it's the least useful thing. Just reap with these, I guess. Oh, this can't reap. I can fight the Bone Kniving. I guess I'm just gonna die to a red alert next turn, right? Oh, synergies. Discarding and archiving to gain amber. No, they discarded my Eddie. Ah, they discarded half of Ultra Gravitron to the Ransack. I hope that's good. Well, they still have the other two halves left in their deck, so not really. They'll pick it up soon. Great, their deck is fast, I guess. One, two, three, four, five. So if I go Logos and Archive, that keeps him off. So I see what this thing is, which is a daughter. Okay, cool. If it was a non-Logos, then I could have gained Amber with the Knowledge's Power rather than doing that. I'll fight the Center Chief Garcia. Oh, cool, I drew this Logos card, although I guess I can use it to blow up the Igor after reaping with it. This one can't do anything. Let's see. Nah, I'll just discard the tank. Archive Zap? Oh, then it had another thing to discard. Oh, shucks. Nobu Dynamo doing the thing. Ah, oh, great. They're beating my big board with their little board. It feels bad, man. Oh, and then they hold the line and then destroy everything? Holy cow. People just have combos tonight. What is going on? Stupid Nobu Dynamo. Alright, I'll take out their shadows things too, I guess. The audacity to put an Observumax on a Nobu Dynamo. I swear, man. You're playing with me. Alright. I'm so dead. Xeno training? I can't really go into Star Alliance again. I don't think so. Hmm. I think I played it too much to protect. I basically just need to get super lucky at this point. Hmm. Like at this point, I really should just concede, shouldn't I? Because there's no, like, there's literally no way I'm winning this game. Feels like at any point they could just draw back into their effervescent principle and stop me from forging. I guess I haven't amassed an enormous archive yet. So that's not exactly true. Okay, so can my deck beat this deck? I don't know. So they rematch? Alright, cool. Let's see here. Is this not that great though? Because the eddies. Do I archive the too much to protect? Okay, I don't think he really understood my quip there. Okay. So let's see here. Morpheus, go! Autoencoder action again. Well, at least I get to do cool logo stuff here. Whee! Oh, nice. I get the mimic gel. All right, so do I? I'll just copy the Eddie again. Or sorry, the Igor. I discarded the knowledge's power, which kind of stinks. Maybe I do just copy the Igor. Okay, I got the Eddie. Cool. And Titan Guardian. Sweet. All right. Oh, sweet. Okay, so then play the Titan Guardian next to Morpheus. And then play... Wait, does this... I'm going to be archiving too much. So, archive 2 things. So I guess... I think I want to keep the Quintrino Flux. So maybe do I just like hold the second Eddie? I could hold the second Eddie. Yeah, let's do that. Hold the Eddie. And then I'll draw more cards to archive next turn. Well, that was a pretty great first turn. Which immediately gets destroyed by a red alert. Oh, okay. Because they don't have the red alert this time. Good for me. And they're up to 5 amber already. How did they do it? Oh, man. The Novu Dynamo. So I will go Logos. This thing, again, can't reap. Can I take out the Novu Dynamo somehow? I guess I need the Quintrino Flux. I'll fight the Kirby, though. At least I can do that. Oh, and I can fight the Garcia? Do I fight the Garcia? Nah, I'll keep reaping. Because I'm not going to check yet. They always have a card for that. Well, they do have the archives, so discard from your hand or archives. They have like 9 cards to choose from, so they're basically always going to have something. Jeez. What a good combo that is, huh? Well, I guess I could do the too much to protect, trust no one, but of course the Novu Dynamo lets them forge anyway. So I think, I don't know, I just have to let them still forge? I need to start playing Novu Dynamo decks. Why are people shocked about Mecha Buoy? This is Mecha Buoy before Mecha Buoy. Maybe now I actually pull the archives, though. So I can start anew. And I can surround my Titan Guardian and draw cards. Can I draw any Starlines, though? Is it even worth it? Doesn't look like it would be worth it. So I think I'll drop the Explore over and Quintrino Flux 3s and 8s. Okay, can I get anything back with the walls? I can get the Explore over back, so that's pretty sweet. Could get the Group Think Tank back. Could get the Walls Blaster back. Do I get the Walls Blaster? It stuns a thing, but it's an amber bonus. Because if I play Peace Accord, I gain 2. And then I'm going to check, so this could be decent. I don't need to stun a creature yet, so I'll just attach it to Chan. Because if I attached it to walls, then I would be forced to stun one of my own creatures. Oh, wow. Ransacked for 3? Wow, brutal. People aren't setting that up, right? They're just getting lucky. Looks like I might start going onto the Starlines train. Maybe I can keep this Titan Guardian around for the rest of the game. Pick up the Explore over again. Don't need to do damage to anything. And I want more Reaping Power, so I play that as a creature. Okay, I'm on check. The follow-up turns aren't looking that great. Well, they borrowed the Peace Accord? I guess that was last turn. Continue gaining amber. Drawing into shadows. If I discard the wormhole tech, then Daughter doesn't die to no safety numbers if I choose to play that. But I probably don't want to give him an amber back with that. So I think I'll play it. Oh, let's fight it. Fight the Garcia. Oh, yeah. Freaking piece of cord. No, I forgot my own piece of cord. Card is rough with access denied on the other side. Kinda? I think it's still good for me. Because I do like the creature protection. And I gains 2 off of it. So it's like not like I'm going to forego going to check. Because my opponent has access denied. It's like, please don't discard 2 Shadows cards again. Well, who knows? If I remembered the piece of cord, I may have forged. Oh, no, I guess not. Wow. If I go Shadows, then I'll delay the decision between archiving and gaining Amber with the Knowledge's power. Ugh. Oh, too much to protect. Okay. So if I went Logos instead, I may have drawn. I would have drawn into this, and then I would have had the too much to protect, trust no one combo. The Nobu Dynamo's back! Ah! Oh my gosh, there's 2 Novo Dynamos in this deck. So I can, like, too much to protect, steal again. I can archive and archive. But that's only... Well, that's 4 cards, I guess. If I go here, I can't capture twice, can I? Oh, I can get the quadricorder back with walls. Okay, yeah, Starlines. Alright. Did they play... Wait, why can't I fight? Or why can't I reap? Oh, because the... Okay, this thing has the access denied. Got it. Whew. I'll put the Chan out because I want to capture onto the Chan because I think it's the least useful thing. Do I stun or... Could shoot the bow knifing, I guess. Huh. Well, what am I doing? Creatures in play. Okay, so fight this. Shoot the bow. Put the quadricorder on something so they can't... They have a stinking diametric charge. I guess I'm putting it on the Yancey gang. I don't know if that's a good idea. And I'm not on check. No. I have too much to protect, so I can too much to protect Yancey gang. No, they red alert. Oh. Oh, that might be it. I could Igor and find a second Eddie, and then that would archive 3 and take them off check again, but I don't think... What's oops? You killed everything. I don't understand what the oops is. Yeah, I needed the to trust no one. But now I just have to hope to get the second Eddie. I take the Eddie, not the Mimic Gel, right? Yeah, sure. I guess it's the same thing, but okay. Wait, okay, so I have 4, so it puts them to 10. Okay. So I can actually use the... I can gain Amber. I don't have to use this to... I don't have to use that to archive something, right? So they have a Garcia. Kirby, okay. Yeah, okay, there it is. Ah, no. I almost had it. Oh, man. Oh. So close. I almost beat that crazy deck. What the heck? The knowledge is power coming in clutch. Hey, maybe if I hadn't lost my amber from the peace accord, then I would have won. Okay. Gonna take a short break. I will be back soon. So gotta remember the trust no one too much to protect combo. It's really important for stabilizing the game and potentially even winning. The walls getting back to quadricorder is great. I like how I've been able to suit up something with like Light of the Archons and the quadricorder. Hey Zoke. Hey, so there has been like slightly lower creature control today. So I bet if I was playing that mutant deck that I was playing yesterday, then that one probably would have had a slightly better time. I guess if this deck was up against those decks yesterday, it would be like completely obliterated. Because I've needed my Star Alliance board and my Logos board to get to the end game. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I wish I could have stolen 4 that turn when I had those 2 ride pennies and those 2 damage bonuses with the Johnny Longfingers. But I couldn't because of the Master of the Gray. This deck has been pretty cool so far. It's just been getting outclassed. Oh, so they still had in Asmodee, in the Asmodee online store, they still had stock of the deck books and the sleeves, and they had these 2 books. They had this thing called like Tales of Cubic Zirconium or something, and then the Tales from the Crucible. So I picked up a bunch of goodies because they still have the deck books there in stock, and they're like $150 each. Oh, you've read it. Cool. Does it have art in it? Really, I was kind of just interested in learning more about the KeyForge lore. So if it does that, that would be nice. Let's see. I could go with the Igor and try to find the Titan Guardian before I play these Eddies. Nah, I didn't find the... That's a hard choice. Do I keep the... Oh, look what they're playing. I think I need to keep the Quintrino Flux. Because they're playing this huge board deck. Jeez, this is... Ah, so Ketzer does not have the Cubit Zirconium in their collection. Interesting. Yeah, they got the turn 1 Val. I'm just a punching bag today, aren't I? Not to be dramatic. Yeah, I love all the content surrounding the KeyForge art. Like Amber Meades did that video with the artwork stuff, and I thought that was great. And Ketzer, you're doing those like Instagram things. So I like all of the arts content because I love art. Ooh, what am I doing here? This is kind of awkward. Oh geez, what am I doing? I'm not sure. Had to keep the Quintrina Flux out of there. I think I'm okay generally with mixing the archive in this deck with houses because I want to hold the archives as much as possible. In this case, the first turn I discarded Knowledge's Power on from the Igor. So maybe in that scenario I want to take I need to change my game plan. Oh yikes. This is not looking good. I guess I need to use the Quintrino Flux immediately. Well, they're also just going to fight my Eddie, aren't they? If they fight my Eddie, then I have nothing. Oh. I have the walls. 2 and 5. But I think I'll do the no safety numbers first. I'll Pestering Blow the Ingram first so it actually kills the Ingram. That's the ticket. There we go. Boom. Yeah. No creatures. Ouch. I guess I might just have to pull my archive so I can put the Quadricorder and Walls Blaster on my own thing. But I mean, I could put the Quadricorder on their thing. That would be good too. Trust no one steals 3. So I guess I'm taking another Shadow's turn. Kind of silly. Letting them have Jericho for another turn so I can... Well, let's see. If I Quintrino Flux now... Huh. Well, I would do 2s and 5s. That would take out these 3. So that's both their star lines. I'll just do the steal. Okay, now I have more creatures. That's good. They're both 4, which doesn't match any of their things. So I have 1 and 2. They have 3, and I have 4, and they have 5. So we're totally mismatched. Do they have Strixes? Shrix is right. Oh, one Shrix. If they play the Spartasaur, then I could get rid of all their stuff except the dinos. Yeah, I love it when Trust No One steals a lot. If you have Trust No One in a deck with Exile, then you can potentially steal 4. Order His Sorrow. I guess they're doing it on that side to keep Jericho in the center. They don't really need those other reap effects, though, so I suppose that's why they're doing it. They don't need the taxing or the destroying thing. Oh wow, now it is all 3s and 5s. See, I don't have a 3 or a 5 on in my battle line is the problem. This deck could use a red alert, yeah. Could get the Explorer over back with walls. Oh. The Explorer over! That's the ticket! Gotta get the Explorer over. Okay, and now I can do 3s and 5s. Success! They did draw 2 off of the Titan Guardian, but I'll have to live with it. That was pretty cool. Alright. I'll capture onto the Chan. Hooray! Oh, dang it. Wrong view. There we go. Ooh, the Logos plant gained me an amber. Fancy. The Logos plant is the best plant. Because everyone plays Logos, right? Oh, the Positron Bolt. And a second one. My creatures have been destroyed. Oh, yes! Too much to protect. Trust no one. Yes. Yes! No one cares about the plants. Of all the 1-power creatures in KeyForge. Ooh, has Amber Meaties done a 1-power creature video yet? I know he likes doing those, like, you know, all cards that do X videos, you know? There's a ton of 1-power creatures, though. That'll be a long-ass video. That'll be like 50 minutes. The longest KeyForge video essay. Well, that's good stuff. I can blast them. Oh, look, I got a tank and a thorium plasmate. So it's time to go blasting. Do I take out the medic Ingram, I think? I don't want them to ward their Eddy and stuff. So I do this, and I move it next to this. Alternatively, if I use the thorium plasmate and the tank on the unwarded things, then I could have taken out 2 of their creatures. Is the big stuff the KFPL coverage, or is it something else? I'm actually unclear on that, because the KFPL coverage is big stuff, right? Oh, don't come back on me now, opponent. I want to win this game. Morpheus exalting the Strix twice. Nice. More Morpheus value. This is the craziest Morpheus. Ha! You know, okay. It seems like I actually made the wrong decision taking out the Ingram. They're getting way more value off of the Morpheus, so... Whoopsie. Ooh, the Spartosaur could destroy all their stuff, though. How do I do this? Their Kincan is elusive, so I can't fight it with the walls. Go Shadows? Could fight Gray with the Yancey gang? Do I want to blow up everything? Including my stuff? I could go with the Peace Accord plan. Yeah, let's go Star Alliance. Okay, I'll do it this way. I'll go Star Alliance. Ooh, and I can get Quadricorder. Yeah, Quadricorder. Because I'm going to play Peace Accord. And then I put a Light of the Archons on Yancey Gang. And then I put a Quadricorder on their thing. I'll put a Quadricorder on the Senator Strix because that's so well protected. And then I capture. Oh yeah, they could spend amber from that other stuff, so I didn't take them off check. Uh-oh. They're taxing me. Well, they're in Star Alliance, so they can't fight my stuff, really. Oh, yeah, whoops. I played the Peace Accord, so there's no fighting. Yeah, don't forget the Peace Accord. Don't forget the peace accord. Don't forget the peace accord. Yeah, they had to pay 9. We're playing nice. No fighting. No fighting. Okay. I can steal, play Simon Inky Gloom. Huh, that's pretty good. Do they have 2 Garcias? No, only 1. They have Eddies, though, with the Morpheus. This is tough. They'll be able to stop me with the Eddies. And they also have Reader Gallum. Oh, man. If I zap, then the Spartosaur could trigger, but it gives them 3 amber. Huh. If I go Logos, I can reap twice and play that stuff. I think I reap twice? Because then if they have the Reader Gallum, then that doesn't... The Reader Gallum and Garcia aren't outs. Well, the Garcia's right there. Whoops. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, if I shoot one of their things, then I give them back the amber again. Right. I don't want to do that, I don't think. So I shoot my Titan Guardian. Well, that didn't draw anything. Now I'm at 9. They can stop me with the Eddies, but then at least they're not using the Saurian board, so that's somewhat of a win. Positron Bolt doesn't really take out my board. At least 1. So I think that I would go Logos again and reap more. Wormhole Tech would be playing Mimic Gel or Daughter. If it plays Mimic Gel, I could copy a Garcia or something. Oh, interesting. They have limited creature control. They're working with tanks and that sort of thing. Okay, so I think I go... Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, I have to go Star Alliance to Zap. So I zap the Eddie. And then everything else gets destroyed. Play the Morpheus. So they forge, but I am then threatening again. And they have to have the second eddy. If they do have the second eddy, then they have 5 in the archives and it stops me from forging. They don't have any other... Oh, well, if they call Logos, then they get another one from the memory chips. That goes up to 6. The taunt, there's no open taunt slot. Do they have the Titan Guardian? The Guardian's still available, so they could put the eddy behind the Titan Guardian taunt. My hand is basically dead. No amber bonuses. Mimic Gel. I could use the Mimic Gel to copy the Senator Shreks. If I used the Mimic Gel to copy the Senator Shreks, then I could double its trigger with Morpheus. And then if they fought it with their creatures, they would lose 4. Maybe I'm onto something. Yeah. I think that's the plan. Copy Shreks with the Mimic Gel. Protected by the Peace Accord. Okay, so here comes the second eddy. So my key cost goes up. They pulled their archives? Huh, okay. Oh, they conceded. Okay. Huh. Maybe that was a mistake. Hey, gotta win! Yes! That game, I had an early lead, and that helped a lot, I think. Well, they started out with the Captain Valgerico. That was a strong start from them. So it's nice that I was able to fight through that. Started with both the Eddies and Igor. Yeah, I played this Igor out. I forget what my other opening cards in the hand were. They had this good turn. Oh, they stole Kincan there. Yeah, I really like the clutch stuff was the no safety in numbers, and I think getting back the Explore over. Yeah. Being able to clear their board at those 2 moments was pretty important, I think. They didn't get to use their Saurian board. And is that... Where's the Reader Gallum? Was the Reader Gallum gone earlier? Maybe... Okay, so I guess they didn't go through their whole deck. So the Reader Gallum could be buried. Because if they could have used their Saurian board a little more, they would have had a better time. All about C. How many games is that now? The Apprentice. 7 games, 2-5. Ha, they had some good Morpheus value too. That was cool. Yeah, so the decks today have had like less creature control, but man, they've had some crazy stuff going on. Like the deck Z was playing with the double Novu Dynamo and the auto encoder. And then that person had the wide board stuff with the Morpheus. Oh, that game I got the Too Much to Protect, Trust No One. And I think Trust No One also stole 3. Yeah, that was awesome. And I did pull my archives that game, so I didn't use the Knowledge is Power thing. Was taxing a factor in that? Oh, it's Shaka. Coda. Oh, it's the triple control the weak gateway to dis, key to dis stuff. And interdimensional graph, help from future self, bait and switch, Key of Darkness deck. A classic. Whoa, I got like all these shadow cards, so I might as well keep it, right? Do I go Umbra to fight? Yancy Gang doesn't die to the poison wave, I guess. Aha! Umbra would have died. But Yancy Gang survived. Success. I could take out the Naughty the Thief with the safety, but... Oh, wait. I think I want to do something stupid and fancy. Alright, so I steal... Play Simon, and then no safety, and then I play Umbra and give it a Dusk Runner. There we go. Who knows if that was the right idea? Because I would have had 2 steals to their 1 steal. But it did let me get the amber from no safety numbers. So that's nice. What shall the Mimic Gel copy? The Dust Imp? Let's just copy the Dust Imp. Get Amber. Then I archive a card. Huh. This is a hard choice. It's always hard to choose what to archive in this deck. And that means I'll need to make some sort of tier list thing. Because there is a solution somewhere. Or somewhat of a solution. If I understand the deck well enough. They purged Umbra. Gasp. I can take out the succubus doing this. Do I want the Frayne? Yeah, let's just take the Frayne. Can get back the Dusk Runner with walls. I don't know if I want to do that this turn, though. Now there's enough to take out the Succubus. Play Frayne. Capture onto the Wormhole tech and put my Light of the Archons on the Frayne. Alright, so there's 3 Control the Weaks in their deck, so that means we're basically losing 3 turns. Which doesn't bode well for this deck. No actions. That's kind of annoying. No actions in Star Alliance. I could discard the Peace Accord. And we'll discard it this time. And what do I want to get back? Not the... Yeah, I don't want to get the Dusk Runner. Dummy account has joined the game as a spectator. Oh yeah, I forgot to go back to the TCO view again. Key to Darkness. Let's go Logos. This looks fun. What does this do? Logos Plant, which is not a Logos card. Huh. Logos Plant, not a Logos card. I suppose I'm dealing more damage to the Stealer of Souls. And this thing is a Dust Imp. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. Daughter? Daughter's good. Oh yeah, I can totally dump Walls Blaster in the graveyard, or sorry, in the discard, because Walls picks things up from the discard. How convenient. The tank isn't going to hit anything. Okay. Oh yeah, and they have Interdimensional Graft. So I'm actually just going to chill and not use this thing. Because it's okay if they take 1. Gateway. On to Logos. Haha, lucky for me. I drew my eddies. Success. Okay. Goodbye, Whisper. We don't need you. Am I going to tax them for everything? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, your key costs 12. That was a pretty like best case scenario for that. Yeah. Could not have planned it better, I think. Logos, I suppose. Logos. Go back up to check. Fine, I'll let you keep your mother for a turn. This is probably super reckless of me because you have Charette and let's see, Charette and oh, actually not much. Huh, what do you know? I might be in a better spot than I thought I was. Oh, they stopped me. With the miasma. Oh, but see, here's the thing. They can't interdimensional graft. Oh, they have a phase shift. The phase shift. They always have to have the phase shift, don't they? Oh, do they reshuffle? Oh, no. Yeah. Interdimensional graft, phase shift, control the weak. So I can't use my too much to protect when I want to. Alright, time to do weird stuff then. Time to do weird stuff. Oh, maybe I should have fought their mother, though. I could have gone Logos and fought the mother. Alright, let's see what that does. Their keys cost a lot. Okay, Charette. So are they gonna blow up? Can they blow up the Charette on the Logos turn? I don't think so. So they can't like super duper interdimensional graft me. Discard Inky Gloom. Oh, let's see. Yeah, get rid of the mother, right? I don't want them to have that. I could just fight the Charette. I think I want to save that, though. I could just save that. Let's reap and see what happens. Miasma Pawn Sacrifice. no, Dysania. Holy cow. I haven't had to play against that in so long. I just like totally disregarded that, even though it completely like hits my deck. Whoopsie. Oh, Scrambler Storm. Oh man, it's got my whole world destroyed there. Dysania and Scramble stormed. I mean, I probably should have just asked for a house change manual, but I don't know. Stupid me gets punished. How do I not do bad things? Oh. Ha! Just use the key to dis. Oh, they're gonna win without it. No? Okay. Am I still in this game somehow? Where are the control the weeks? They're just gonna control the week me like 3 more times, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. How can I? There's nothing in the archive. Why is the keys? Oh, the quadricorder. Okay, I got it. Okay, so if I archive a card, then their keys cost 8 again. Oh, but then my plan doesn't work. Nah. I was like, how can I do this so that I can steal a lot with the trust no one, but it doesn't work. So I need to archive a card. Well, now their keys cost more. So, like, can I pull this off with a too much to protect and to trust no one? That seems like it could be viable here. If they don't control the weak me. I just have to dodge that. What happens if they key to dis? I draw 2, their key cost goes back to 6, but I gain the 3 back from Charette. It's like, am I actually in a good spot here? Am I winning? It's like, I might be winning. I can't tell, though. Yeah, it's got to depend on the control of the week. It's like, I feel like if they don't have control of the week, I'm actually winning. But maybe not. Maybe they just, like, don't have to gain Amber here. If they can deal with my board without... They just archived? Let's see. Wait, they're not on check again. I can just do the too much to protect right now, though, right? I could just go to check. It might work. Wait, I would steal 2. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for it. They haven't, I'm just going for it. I mean, I'm at 9 Amber. Oh, shadows. All right, so what do they do? Is it a bait and switch? Miasma. Oh, miasma. Uh-huh. Miasma. Yeah. Is it going to be a clutch Xeno training or something? Oh, ooh. No, no! Oh! It was the miasma. Ouch. Ah. Well, I feel like I did play like reasonably well that game, so I'm not like totally salty about bad plays at least. Huh. Ooh. So let's see. I don't know if I can remember exactly what was happening there. So maybe holding the too much to protect was a better idea, but I mean, I did steal a bunch of amber and go up, and so they had to miasma me. Maybe I needed to... Did I have a chance to do that like a turn before, maybe? I was holding these cards for a couple turns. So here they started with 7. And they ended with 8. So I could have maybe, yeah, I think maybe what I could have done was done this turn here instead. Well, this was reaping 3 times. So I guess if I did, I needed to do this to get to check when I did this. So I guess that wasn't a viable option. Huh. Okay. Cool. Let's see. I think I'm going to take another short break and then go into the decks of KeyForge import and synergy discussion. All right. See you in a minute. So I felt like the synergies in this deck were actually coming through somewhat. And I'm pretty happy with some of the things that it was doing today. I have the creature protection with the Titan Guardian and the Light of the Archons. I was able to like flexibly like find the cards with the Igor and doubling it with the Morpheus. And then too much to protect. I mean, I just always love having that card in a deck. It's got the best plant, of course, with the Logos plant. Quintrino Flux, I love that. The Peace Accord, you have to get used to it, but I think this deck benefits from Peace Accord because it's got some mostly small creatures and it likes to reap to get to the end state. So, let's see. Let's switch to a better view here. So this is the list. So, I was afraid that it would have the runaway board state syndrome. And to an extent it can struggle with dealing with the board, but it does have some clutch spot removal. Thorium Plasmate with the tank. So you can line something up like that and blast it. The no safety numbers actually did something that can take out Starline's boards. Zap is flexible and nice. Quintrino Flux is one of the most flexible cards. Alright, so what are the highest arc cards? So I suppose they'd be like the Daughter and the Eddies, the Titan Guardian, Mimic Gel. I think the Knowledge's Power should probably be rated pretty highly too, so I think the Logos is actually going to get some points. So I don't know how the Knowledge's Power will be rated. I think this would be greater than 1. So the Eddies, So maybe the Logos is up there in the 28s. 28. Shadows has too much to protect in the stealing, and I think from the experience with Ravenchilla, I thought that deck wouldn't have a high synergy rating with too much to protect, but it did. Because it had a lot of these similar stealing effects. So I think this deck will also have a high too much to protect synergy rating. And then there's high synergy with the Star Alliance with the Walls and Quadricorder. And the Walls Explorer Quintrino Flux, although I don't think that's red because that's a 3-card synergy, so that is not a SAS thing. Science Officer Morpheus is boosting the Eddies. So the Eddies probably have a pretty good rating in this deck. So maybe it boosts the Logos up to 30. Maybe this is a 30 Logos. And then with the Too Much to Protect, Trust No Ones, it could actually be a 25-26 Shadows. And then the Star Alliance is also pretty good. But probably a little lower. It might be 23. Yeah, I never got to do a double Walls trigger. So I think this deck has high synergy, and it actually has some rather high base arcs, so I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is a kind of a higher rated deck. So if I went with my initial ratings, if I said okay, 30, which is a That might be optimistic, but it might not be. I'm not sure. So let's take a risk with that. We'll say 30, 26, 23. Huh. It'll be 56, 79. So I'm saying this is like a 79 SAS deck? Huh. And then the meta score. I keep forgetting what categories are in the meta score. Well, it's not going to lose for Amber Control. It might lose for Seed. Nah, it's probably not going to lose. No, is it you get plus for board wipes or minus for bad C or something? I guess this deck would have just like a neutral meta score. No change. I can't remember if scaling Amber Control is on the meta. Okay, I need to freshen out my meta thinking, I guess. Okay, so you rate shadows lower? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll just go with what I said a minute ago with the 79. Because last time I underrated it by a lot because I wasn't paying close enough attention to the synergies. So this time, 72. I overrated it. Darn it. Aha, but I was close on the logos. That was my initial guess, the 28. See, you were right about the shadows. Okay, so mainly I overrated the Logos and Star Alliance a little bit, and I overrated the shadows the most. I thought this was gonna, but I was right about the too much to protect. I was right about the too much to protect being a high rated card. It's just that the other stuff was rated lower than the other things, so I didn't adjust for that accordingly. And then the Star Alliance, yeah, is 22. Yeah. Yeah. Literally. Rightfully so, right? So low expected amber. So the expected amber on Knowledge's power is 0.8, which there was only one game, I think, where I gained a bunch of amber with it, and then the other games I was using it to... No, the last game I used it to gain amber, so it was kind of like 50-50. But yeah, the expected amber is fairly low. Okay, so... Goes up to 5. Oh, what's the deck that I played yesterday? Palastrand. It's in here. So what is the... Oh, not this one. It was Raven Chilla. Oh, it doesn't want to show me there. Raven Chilla. Okay, so the too much to protect is 4.85 here for some reason. 4.85 So it's missing something. So it's slightly less on Steel's Amber. It's more on Archives friendly actions. More on increases key cost enemy. Huh. This is like a big number. And this has 0 for that. I would think the net synergy would be much lower. Huh. The eddies each get a net synergy of 1. Because there is protection. And additional friendly archiving. Okay. Mimic Gel is good creatures to copy. Yep. Very true. That only gives it a net synergy of 0.75. Huh. Ah, Chief Engineer Wall's got a 1.5 boost. Cool. That tracks. Walls does feel very synergistic with this deck. Cool. So it brings it from a sub 1 to a above 2. The daughter starts out at above 2. Whoa, Zap has a pretty high rating. Huh. So, a slightly lower amount of creature control today, in addition to an increase in creature protection, led to more of the cross-house synergies happening, like the Morpheus into the eddies. But in a lot of ways, well, more of the synergies are within house. Because the Logos doesn't really rely on the Star Alliance too much. There's the Light of the Archons. The houses are strong, or like the Logos and Star Alliance houses. Both of those can act as sort of main houses. The Logos more so. The Star Alliance would like to have like a Commander Chan and a Sanitation Engineer out, maybe. The Logos can actually cycle through the deck while it's reaping and fighting with the Hapsis. So the Logos is more of the main house. Then the Star Alliance is the support house, and then Shadows is also kind of support. But mainly you want to archive the Shadows and not play Shadows until you're doing a too much to protect play. What was the end record with this one? 2-6. 8 games. 25% win rates. And the Palace Strand from yesterday was a 76. And that was a 4-5. Most of the losses with Palastrand were from yesterday with the high creature control stuff. I would have to look back at the games from today, I think, because there were some really interesting decks. I'm not sure. Just thinking back, all the things I faced. This was pretty cool deck, though. I kind of liked what it was doing. What was the thing I wanted to look at, though? There was this about page. Yeah, so here we go. So, Arc deck traits. I've rated every card in key metrics. So let's see. Lost and stolen amber is counted at a 1-to-1 ratio, while captured amber and increased key cost is counted at a 2-to-1 ratio, as those can be reclaimed or avoided. I'm not quite sure what that means with regards to the 1-to-1 ratio. Does not account for creatures reaping unless they have a special ability like Do Fairies Reaping. Destroying an artifact is worth 1.5 points. Using an enemy artifact, destroying single-use artifacts is 1 point. Delaying artifacts is 0.5 points. Creature control. One point is approximately equal to dealing 3 damage or stunning 2 creatures. Oh. Destroying a creature is worth 1.5 C. Board wipes assume your opponent has 4 creatures and you have 1 creature. An unconditional board wipe is considered 5C and minus 1P for 4 total arc. Oh, ha. A for steal 1 is 1 and capture 1 is 0.5. Okay. I didn't know this stuff, actually. So I guess if I've looked at this page before, I didn't look too closely at it. One chain is worth approximately negative 0.5 F. Archiving a random card is worth 1 point. Archiving a card of your choice is 1.5. Drawing a card is worth 0.75, and discarding a card is worth 0.5. Huh. So these values were just decided, right? So at one point, everyone just said, okay, that's fair. Discarding a card is worth 1/3 of archiving a card of your choice. So I'd be curious to know how we came to those conclusions. Replaying a card is usually worth 2 or less arc, depending on restrictions. Recursion is increased by effects that allow you to play cards that have already been played. 1 point of disruption is approximately equal to preventing your opponent from drawing 2 cards. Huh. Effective power. Effective power is also increased by armor at a 1-to-1 ratio and other abilities that affect creatures' survivability, like elusive skirmish, hazardous assault, and healing. When included in total arc score, effective power is divided by 10. To calculate the arc score, divide effective power by 10, add all other arc scores, then add 0.4 times number of creatures. The arc score represents how good a deck is at the core mechanics of the game. Metascore. A from less than 5 to less than 2 gives -1 to -4 meta. C from less than 6 to less than 2 gives -3 to -3, -1 to -3 meta. R, 1 or more hard R gives 1 meta. 3 plus trait strength worth of board clears is worth 1 meta. 3 plus trait strength worth. Huh. I guess that means like if you have C, 3 plus C in just board clears. Okay, I don't know what that is. All right. Oh yeah, then there's this rating guidelines here. Oh, if the card has... So each card has, like, traits associated with it, and there's a board wipe trait. That makes sense. So I was looking for a description of how the net synergy is calculated. Well, so in this one, it starts with 2, and then you get to 5. So There's 2 and 5. There's 2 and 3 here. That adds up to 5. Um. So let's see. Is this like 2 times 1.6 plus 2 times 1, or I don't know. Let's see. Is there like a net synergy in here? No. Huh. So these are just some rules about how to calculate this stuff. Enrage is 0.25 C per target enraged. Total arc represents the total amber equivalent value of playing every card in a deck once. Well, maybe this part explains it. Most scores just have only one value, which that card always provides. For example, Punch always provides 0.75 C. Some have a minimum and a maximum score, and their value goes between those values based on synergies, anti-synergies, and traits. For example, Dust Pixie goes between 2E and 3E depending on synergies. Traits are provided by cards for other cards to synergize with. There are also deck and house-based traits like total creature count cards, like total creature count that cards can synergize with. If a card has only synergies, matching traits increase the value from the minimum. If a card has only anti-synergies, matching traits decrease the value from the maximum. If a card has both, synergies will increase the value from the mean of the min and the max, and anti-synergies will decrease the value from the mean of the min and the max. Dust Pixie goes between 2 and 3E depending on synergies. Okay, this is making my my brain cogs turn or whatever. I don't quite understand what's going on yet. Ratings and their value. Each of these can also have a strength rating. These are extra weak, weak, normal, and strong. For a normal trait and a normal synergy, each instance of the synergy will increase the total value of the synergy by 25%. For a normal trait and a normal synergy, each instance of the synergy will increase the total value of the synergy by 25%. So 4 instances would max out the synergy rating. Normal plus normal, 25% increase plus 10%. Okay, so too much to protect has a... Oh, this is a weak effect. Alright, so hold on. This is a normal effect. Increases key cost enemy is a normal trait and a normal synergy? Maybe? So as increases key cost enemy, I assume the center. So these diamonds is the weak effect. Is that saying that the trait is a weak or the synergy is weak? So this one, okay, so this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would too much to protect is in its own list? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the how strong or weak the synergy is. So Steel's Amber is a weak synergy. So I'm assuming it's a weak and normal? No, it's got to be a weak and weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then that doesn't add up to 60. Is it this? So not including itself, there's 4 steel effects. But there's 2 Trust No Ones. There's 2 Trust No Ones, but it only lists 1 Trust No One in the synergy list. And it lists itself in the synergy list. So I don't understand that. Okay. Deck and house synergy strength provide between 0 and 4 matches depending on their strength. Deck house traits are always normal. So this is saying that, in general, the card that more directly benefits should be the one with the synergy, and the one that provides the trait is the less direct one. For example, Grog should have a synergy with causes fighting, and Anger should not have a synergy with good fight. I suppose this is kind of, you could reframe this in terms of enablers and payoffs. So what this is saying is that when you have an enabler payoff relationship between 2 cards, you increase the score of the payoff instead of the enabler. But Mutagenic Serum gets a high score. How to rate types of cards. You should assume 1 in 4 games is against the same set as the deck you are playing for cards like Kurzep. Synergies should not be strong or weak just because a card has a strong interaction with a trait. It's more important to take a holistic look at the range of value from minimum arc value to maximum arc value. Consider how many times a synergy should exist in a deck to appropriately match that range, and ensure that strong, normal, weak properly represents the relative power of the synergies. Book of IEQ synergizes very strongly with Reordered Deck and Reveal Top Deck in-house. But Reordered Deck is a much stronger synergy, so Reveal's Top Deck should be normal instead of strong to properly represent their relative values. DataForge synergizes strongly with archives, increases hand size, and draws cards. However, if those were normal, it would take only 4 instances of normal traits to max out DataForge's arc. Instead, it's better they all be weak synergies to require 7 normal traits to max out DataForge's arc. Well, I think there's a lot for me to learn if I'm actually going to understand all of this. And while there's a lot of information here, I'm guessing there's still information that I won't be able to find here. I don't know if I'll be able to find how the net synergies... I mean, it is telling me kind of here how the net synergies are calculated, I think. But by trying to match this up to a real example, I'm having trouble making the connection. So I guess Apprentice Java King Candleholder really is the little brother to the other EDAI deck. I wonder if the other EDAI deck actually is better. Where is it? This one. It's Big Brother. 78 sass instead of the modest 72. They have kind of similar stats. This one's got the artifact control. They both have low E. This one has stronger C. But this one doesn't have a Titan Guardian. No Titan Guardian. And it's actually blowing up its own stuff with the Harbinger of Doom. So it's tricky. Tricky stuff. But it has a universal recycle bin. So maybe there's some like weird things you can do with the Infernus where you purge your own stuff and then recycle it. Because it also has a scientifical hack. This is kind of funny, right? Because it has a... You can use the universal recycle bin on the same turn that you purged the card with Infernus. That's kind of neat. 2 stealth mode. It's these days I have been trying to, play decks with higher expected amber though, because like winning the game is, one of the most important things. And if you're playing decks with like low E, then in a lot of ways you're making it harder on yourself. So you have to have a good reason to play a deck with low E. So it does have 13 efficiency. So between these two decks, it's like, which would you rather play? This one hasn't gotten as much testing as Apprentice Java King has yet. I feel like this one has a pretty high like skill floor though, so I think maybe like after playing these games today, I've gotten to like a sort of like floor of competency maybe with it. So I bet I could play this deck better than I played it today, for sure. Crowdsource it. We have to like swipe on decks or something. I think this Edgeville has some... Have I gotten a win? Yeah, I've gotten 2 wins with this. Cool, right? So I think maybe, though... I think I can play the grindier decks. I think I can play that style. It's just the question is whether it's worth it to play that style in competitive things. And if I feel like I can play it and it annoys other people, then that can give me an edge, maybe. Because I think I have a higher tolerance for grindy games than some other players. So this ARC ratings, guidelines, and stuff. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't really understand most of what I was reading. So it'll take some work for me to wrap my head around this. Let's see. Yeah, well, maybe I could sit around here all night and chat about KeyForge and stuff, and play more games, but I think I won't do that. Oh, but see, that's the thing with grindy games. You can't take quicker turns because you gotta think about how your turn now is gonna affect the turn 5 turns from now, and the turn 10 turns from now. So you can play it quicker. It's impossible. If you play quicker, then you're like destroying the whole like modus operandi of the play style. No, it's just because I'm lazy and I don't practice my decks. That's why I play slow. I think I do play slower than the average player. I will admit that. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out and chatting. It was a lot of fun. This was a cool deck. It was a wild ride tonight. I got beat up a little bit, but I did get some wins, so that's nice. This deck did some cool stuff. And played against some crazy decks as well. It was some good competition out there. Yep, good night, everyone. Goodbye.